So for those that have been following me for a while, posting funny content regarding Diddy, well, I'm not going to be doing that anymore now that his trial is coming up. And today begins jury selection for his trial. So we all know last summer he was charged with human trafficking, trafficking for prostitution, conspiracy to criminal racketeering, and assault regarding these freak-offs, these wild sex parties that he's had. Now, Diddy has pled not guilty to these charges and is fighting for his freedom, but with evidence stacked against him, like the NDAs, then you got witnesses, and of course the victims involved, there is no doubt all that is going to come forward. So he's going to have to fight like hell to prove his innocence. And I would have to say, in my personal opinion, which I personally believe, what Diddy has done is worse than Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein put together. Now, from what I've heard on the news from one former defense attorney coming out saying, if Diddy does not take the stand in his own defense for what he's been charged with, then he's dead on arrival. And from what I've been hearing from his lawyers, they're going to do everything they can to prevent any witnesses or victims taking the stand in order to defend Diddy at all costs. But you know what? This isn't the first trial that has intrigued me and which I have also took interest in. The first time I was intrigued and took interest in a criminal case regarding a celebrity was Jussie Smollett, and we all remember for what he did. R. Kelly, we already know, even though he was in denial for what he did, but he was toast either way. But Diddy, this is going to be another case that I'm going to be intrigued and take interest in. So I'll be watching closely in this trial and see what happens in the courtroom. And remember, after Diddy was indicted and pleaded not guilty, remember the judge labeled him as a flight risk. And one of the reasons is he has anger management issues. So let's see what happens regarding his attitude and behavior in the courtroom and on how all this goes down. So I'm going to be giving updates of what's been going on in the trial once it starts, and let's see how this goes in the very end for him.